Hi everyone, welcome to Spoonful. I'm Lauren, and today I'm preparing a typical Sunday dinner for us. And I wanted to talk to you about what my thought process is when purchasing seeds because Black Friday deals are around the corner. I need like a stool in the kitchen. Did y'all grow up with one of those? Your grandmother had a stool in the kitchen? Because they're always in the kitchen. I'm always in the kitchen. And today we are doing a roast chicken dinner. I've already got the lovely Arnold Palmer or iced tea lemonade made. So every year we get lemons from Azure. We get about 20-30 pounds of lemons. I juice them, I freeze them, I mix them in with iced tea in the summertime. We eat just plain lemonade in the summertime. We do all kind of treats with lemon. And about this time in fall, we are completely out of lemons, and which is okay because we're about a month and a half away from ordering the next big batch. So this is good. I don't have to worry about lemons. We tried to grow our own lemon tree, but we were not successful with that. We could try again in the future. Our zone allows for lemon trees to grow, but you're not going to get many. We often get snow at least once a year, and I don't think lemon plants prefer that. All right, let's talk about the main course. So this delicious bird covered in all kind of seasoning comes from a farmer, and we picked this up. We used to do it every single month throughout the summer, eat them all the rest of the year, but this one we just pick up this month. When thinking about your Sunday dinners, your roast dinners, and planning your garden, think of your seasoning. All the different herbs that you can grow to help make your seasoning. Our family really loves the lemon thyme salt that I make. We grow tons of thyme, we dry them out, blend it with the lemon rind from the lemons that I preserve in January, and we blend it up into salt, white pepper. It is so good. So when I think of different seasoning, that's one of them. Another one we did this year was a dried red pepper. Grinding that down has a little kick of heat to it, adding in salt, pepper, oregano, garlic salt, onion salt, and that becomes our seasoned salt. Do you know you can grow that? You can grow the oregano, you can grow the red peppers, you can grow the garlic and the onion and dry them all out, blend them all together. So those items are on my checklist for seed purchasing or for seedling purchasing, is for our proteins. All right, tonight's dinner is going to have green beans. This is our last jar of green beans from 2023. Yes, that means I canned this October 2023. And we are now in November 2024. And we grew all the green beans we could possibly grow this year. Matter of fact, they're going to check on the plants in a couple days to see if we need to pull them up. I know I left some on there to dry so that we can get seeds for summer of 25. And that's another option you have, is what are your vegetables that you can grow for your side dishes. This may seem like nothing, but one plant can pretty much give you a whole quart of green beans, depending on its variety, because some of them grow a little tinier than others. We left these long so that we can kind of roast these in the oven with some garlic that you can also grow, salt and pepper. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that into a pan now and get that in the oven. So as soon as the ground defrosts, you're able to get carrots in the ground. And so when I think of Sunday dinner, when I think of preparing for the winter, carrots is high on the list, along with the green beans, the garlic, the onion, and getting the chicken and the lemons from a trusted source. So I'm gonna go ahead and get carrots cut up. So now that I got the carrots boiling away, we will add some seasoning to them: cinnamon, brown sugar, a little bit of honey to get them all sweet and everything. That we will buy from the store, preferably Azure every year. They sell honey and all kind of seasoning that I cannot grow locally. So I keep that in mind, how much I need each year when I'm in this time of the year. Make sure we have enough cinnamon, honey, and nutmeg, all the different spices in the house from Azure. Now we're going to move on to the thing that makes dinner so good, in my opinion, is the bread. So I got it started, and I'm going to go ahead and finish it off. This is an einkorn flour, and so we are going to add 1 egg to it. Did I get a shell in there? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's not a shell, it's a bubble. There are all kind of trusted sources around us that you can get flour from. In our state, you can still pick up flour from the mill. Do you know about that? Back in the day, farmers will grow their own wheat in their property and take it to a local mill to grind down how much they need for a particular time, usually for about a week or two, making the meal a errand that has to be done every week. We get our flour from Jovel, this is einkorn, and we also get our gluten-free flour from King Arthur. We're slowly integrating einkorn flour into my husband's diet to see if he's had a reaction. We're a year and 2 months down, 3 months down, and he is enjoying it. I'm enjoying learning how to bake with it. So yes, find your trusted source of flour. Okay. So we got our 2 side dishes, 2 vegetables. We have our main dish. We have our bread. And if you guys really are looking for starches such as potatoes and sweet potatoes, which I don't have any today, but this will be the time to think about that. Your potatoes and sweet potato slips need to get ordered this time of year so that you guys can plan that out in your garden planning this winter. Sweet potatoes and potatoes store quite well. We have a ton of squash. I'm pointing to my pantry. We have a ton of squash in the house, and so today the crew didn't want any. I thought about pulling some corn out that we preserved back in July, but so far they said they're fine with this, just this. But I do have a salad that I'm going to add to the table. But another thing to think about this time of year is where you're going to get some of your fruit from so that you can have delicious things such as desserts. So this is apple, the last one for 2023. I'm on a roll today, right? I'm going to turn this into an apple cobbler. So we pick apples locally. Check out this video here if you're interested in it. But that's where we drive out to the mountains and pick a half a bushel of apples, come home, and I can it up into apple pie mix. So today I'm gonna turn that into a cobbler, but think of where you can get those apples. We get peaches locally also. We can go and pick the peaches right off the tree, bring them home, and preserve them any way we want. So for today, we're gonna have some apple cobbler, and I'll go ahead and get that started now too. Okay, so tiny little apple cobbler is done. It probably won't seem like that much, you guys. Like, that's so small. It's not intended to last for days upon days, guys. It is intended for us to have a nice big scoop with some ice cream and chill by the TV. So I'm gonna get this in the oven, check on our green beans, and then make sure our bread gets in the oven, and we will be on our way to a nice Sunday dinner. So you do have your task. So task one, think about what kind of vegetables you can be ordering this year for Black Friday weekend and get those seeds in your home. Task number two, if you cannot grow certain things like lemons, you cannot go pick apples, you should be spending this winter figuring out where are those local farms so you can get that produce in your house, fresh from the tree. And then number three, look out for farmers to buy your proteins from. So much can be done on a small porch, a small yard, or even a tiny homestead. But if you cannot do it, the resources are there for you. So our Sunday night dinner is fulfilled, and we are going to sit down and chow down. What about you? Do you have everything you need for a nice Sunday dinner? So I hope you guys are getting that house filled up with all kind of yummies and planning for 2025, because winter is long, but guess what? Your time frame to start growing is really, really short. I hope to see you guys here. Thank you for dropping by, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.